Hello everybody, hope you're all well and welcome back to another episode of The Greenie. The weather gods have finally answered our prayers and gifted us with some beautiful H2O. We can finally put those hand watering hoses away for the time being and give our irrigation system a well-earned rest. I was looking back at old videos from last year and I couldn't quite believe my eyes. The trees were almost fully in leaf and the definition out on the course was already well established. Check out the comparison videos from last year to this year. I'll put the dates at the bottom of the screen and you can see just how far behind we are in terms of growth and recovery. The previous dry spells and low temperatures this year put us a little bit behind in comparison, but not to worry as I'm sure overnight temperatures will rise. If you pair the current rainy conditions with a rise in temperature, we should start to see that recovery out on the course. On a plus note, the dry conditions have led to the greens performing excellently so far this year, and with our daily stimps being taken, we've been able to compare this May to the last. Last May we were running at 9 foot, which is still pretty reasonable, but earlier today we recorded a whopping 11.2 on the stimp, and I will touch on how we achieved this later on in the video. When we aren't carrying out daily maintenance practices, we've been able to get on top of some of the smaller jobs out on the course. Some wood chipping and gardening has been carried out, and we've also carried out our first rough cut of the year, mainly tackling the worst areas before the growth kicks in. We are working closely with the CDG to make sure we are shaping the course how you guys want it. This would involve numerous tweaks over the next few months, and us greenies and the CDG are working closely together to enhance and improve your golfing experience. Where we've increased the size of the tee boxes in certain areas has led to certain yardage posts being out of position. We've made a start on moving these yardage posts out closer to the edge of the tee box. We are also aware of a few posts that show incorrect distances on them, and we will be replacing those plaques shortly. You know what? This might just be one of my favourite things to do to create a beautiful putting surface. Verti cutting units are made up of vertically mounted blades which rotate at high speeds. They slice up lateral growth and reduce organic matter in the turf. It also lifts those flat-lying grasses and slices them up prior to mowing. We then follow up with a mower, and once cut you're left with a really sharp, consistent and evenly cut putting surface. It's a great way to add some speed and trueness out on the greens, and we prefer to carry this operation out on medal day mornings or close to the weekends. We followed up with a roll with a new roller we're trying out on demo. It's always great to try out new machines on the market, and then, like putting a cherry on top of a cake, change the pins afterwards. Ever since this work was carried out, we're getting some great readings on the stimp meter. With temperatures rising, we are starting to see the POA seed heads out on the greens, common this time of year. And with this spike in seed head growth, it naturally leads to a dip in performance. So getting the verticutters out is a great way to attack those heads. We also carried out a verticut to the approaches. This is a great way to tackle those coarse stalky grasses out on the approaches, mainly ryegrass, and once verticut and mowed, the approaches really did look stunning. Take a look at the finish that verticutting leaves.
Matt Andrew. Apparently one. Although we're questioning that every day. About 16 years I've been here. Favourite hole, probably 17. Good tee shot, need a good iron into it. Real thinking man's hole. Least favourite hole, probably the fourth. How would I improve it? I put a bunker left side, catch up the balls running free. Favourite thing about the comment? Nice people, really friendly club, made a lot of friends, which is good.
No one ever says the greenkeepers.
And the greenkeeping staff are amazing. Such talent, such dedication.
There you go. Thank you very much.
5 in the morning.
Thanks for watching this week, guys. If you'd like to like, subscribe, and tune in for next week.